Oh, hello everybody. Oh my goodness. It has been a week since we had the last stream. And this week has been absolutely hell for me work-wise, so sorry for missing a couple of streams, but every once in a while this kind of stuff happens. Hey King George V, hey Ghostworks, hey Jackson Milford, Josh Smith was in as well. Oh, Riminate Y2 Hide Online Gamer YT, that is a long name, but thank you very much. Hey Royal Arc, yeah, good to see me back. Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, it's been a long week. This happens every once in a while. I work at the IT world, so sometimes you just have weeks where nothing goes right. It's kind of how it's been. If you guys can remember, hit the like button for today's video. It might be out of practice, but if you can hit the like button for today's video. Also, we smashed through 2,000 subscribers on this channel in the last week, so awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for that. When World of Warships makes a realistic mode. To be fair, a realistic battles in War Thunder is pretty much arcadey too these days, so who only knows what's going on. I don't know if we're gonna have anybody join us. I think Data is busy enjoying the outside world, where it's like nice and sunny and things. I've heard of this, but have not participated. What are my thoughts on the USS Kearsarge and the Russian CVs? I think it is garbage that USS Kearsarge is listed as USS Kearsarge and not the Soviet tech tree. It was a US design, but it was designed for the Soviet Navy. So I think it should be in the Soviet tech tree. That's my thoughts on there. I mean, it's a real design. It was in some detail. It was a garbage design that even the Soviets rejected. But I think it should be in the Soviet tree. I don't understand why it's in the US tree. You really don't. Russian CVs, I mean, whatever. I mean, they're as real as the German CVs. Maybe even more real. But everybody seems to think the Soviet Navy is paper ships and the German Navy is not in this game, when in reality, the German Navy is mostly paper ships. So, if you're not angry about the Kriegsmarine, don't be too angry about the Soviet battleships. That's my thoughts on that. Or be angry about both of them. How overpowered, yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Carriers are already annoying to play against in this game because carriers are super strong in real life. So, if you made it more realistic, then they'd be even more. I have this awesome flavored sparkling water for drink today. Hold on, does it show up? Ooh, everything green goes against the green screen, it doesn't show up. Okay. Roman spring water, according to the can. I think it's blackberry and lime. It's good. Considering the kind of week I've had, tasty. Everybody is playing Hanovers. Look at this. 6 Hanovers. That's because Hanover in this mode, this is the Super Battleship mode, by the way, the Grand Battles mode that's currently ongoing. Hanover is more fun than the other ships. Than the Japanese battleship. Aren't the Soviet battleships mostly World War I battleships? Through Tier 6. Tier 7 and up are pretty much paper designs. Or in the case of Kremlin, mostly made up. The ships that were constructed. The only one that was actually laid down in the Soviet ones was Sovietsky Soyuz, the Tier 9 battleship. Pirate Life Gaming. It was a US design and Russia refuses, so if it was built, it would have been, well, I mean, it was never designed for the US Navy though. It was commissioned by the Soviet Navy from an American firm. They designed it, the Soviets didn't like it. US Navy had never had an interest in hybrid ships. So, it's kind of a Soviet thing. I mean, they built hybrid carrier missile cruisers all the way through the 90s, right? So stuff like the Kirov class, and they didn't really build what we think of as a traditional fleet carrier. They built helicopter carriers that were guided missile cruisers, and then they built guided missile cruisers that could launch VTOL aircraft. I mean, they loved their hybrid ship thing. So I don't know, it just feels like Kearsarge belonged in the Soviet tree. Still could have named Kearsarge after a state, not Evergreen Rock. They could have done a lot of things. Whatever. I'm not. It's just. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So that's my biggest issue with it. And we've got fast smokes. Since I'm not the one doing the spotting here, let's go ahead and get damage on a Marceau if we can. Marceau is one of those ships that it's kind of a pain in the neck to get damage on. So if early game we have a chance. Angle away a little bit here, so that there's torps coming. The Shimakaze was the one spotting him. Shima, when you're the one spotting, you have to stay spot. Never mind. Alright, well. Enough of that. Shima, I needed you to keep spotting. Alright, well I reset him again anyways. We did a bit of damage to him. I think the Schultz is caught in the Hanover's, yep, he is. The Schultz is caught in the Hanover's Hydro, and therefore is getting obliterated. Tough luck. You would take Wisconsin or Washington over Carthage. Yeah, I mean, I would take a whole bunch. Again, I still think we should have a whole bunch of stuff. Well, boy, this is gone. I would love a whole bunch of stuff from Jutland. I mean, we have very few ships that fought at Jutland in the game. But we apparently just, no one is interested in ships from the early part of the 20th century. It's basically only what happens at, you know, what this game calls tier 8, tier 9, tier 10 that they seem to care about anymore. Which is unfortunate. Okay, I know there's a Halan pushing here. I don't want to get stuck with this Hanover being able to spot me easy. Crap. I have smoke in 15 seconds. I am going to be away from the Holland, so... And I did catch the Holland with his guns going the wrong direction. He's apparently not paying any attention at all. So, no smoking until I need to. Now it's time to smoke.
Smoke generator started.
Need to break line of sight instantly here. He had an extra salvo loaded there for me. Boo hiss.
Engine boost deactivated.
Well, let's use that to bail out. But we're down 2 destroyers. So this is gonna be tough. You would have preferred a 1920s version of South Dakota. I mean, we do have kind of that in the game. You know, whatever this second U.S. battleship line is. Kansas is kind of what South Dakota would have been, theoretically, sort of, kind of. It's definitely their version of whatever that design was to fit. So, but I don't think you can say it's not in the game at all, but... this is really frustrating that we lost this destroyer who just sat and got the Schultz who just sat and got torqued right away, or a Hydro rush right away. I think it's going to be tough to win this game now. This game mode, when you got 3 DDs, more 4 DDs in our case, we kind of need to stay alive. Can we get people shooting them ourselves? That'd be nice. Anyone think a tier 4 Russian Sea Vessel like Langley? Well, I mean, Langley was a, you know, converted hull that they strapped a, you know, flight deck on top of. Anything else from that same period looks pretty much the same. I mean, it's not unique to take a merchant ship and put a flat board on top of it, and you basically get the same ship, no matter which country it's from. What do I think this Azuma's gonna do? There's no way he keeps backing up, right? I don't like what that Azuma's doing, so I'm not torping it. Just because I'm not sure. Yeah, and you guys who joined early, if you can hit the like button, that'd be awesome. I know we ask every time, but it's always super helpful. I guess I have to go A. Seriously, Azuma?
Engine boost activated.
I'm gonna guess he accelerates up there. Let's just throw some torps in the water. I do have smoke, so I can disengage again if I need to. Advantage of the Pan-Asian DDs. Looks like it's the same shit. I mean, to be fair, if you look at a lot of, you know 10,000 ton hulls of that era, they're very dissimilar once you decide to slap a flat top on top of it.
Torpedoes to port.
Those are my Sotopes.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Hello, Frenchy boys. I don't know who they're headed for. Me, maybe? What other DD we have left? The Holland. There's a Yugamo somewhere. I mean, Yugamo's not here because Yugamo was killed. So we should be able to cap A. Actually, the Marceau might be running for A. This was the Shimakaze was here. Wait. Who was it that capped this? I'm so confused. It's this stinking Marceau.
Smoke generator started.
Time to run. Whoa.
Critical engine damage.
That was unfortunate. Heard all that handover spam.
Ship is on
I
fire.
got spotted for very little time. So what I want to do is I want to force the Marceau to come through all the smoke. He's very fast though, and he's going to be rushing me down, but I want to get as close as I can to my Alsace. That way I have some gun support to help me. Oh, they're losing the handover.
Smoke screen set.
Should you buy the Florida? I don't have Florida. I'm not particularly interested in that ship. Alabama is a real ship, but you know, it's a museum ship in the United States. It's pretty cool. It's also, you know, since of like gameplay purposes, it is a premium North Carolina, basically. Very close.
Engine boost deactivated.
It's a good ship. I mean, if you want a premium US battleship, I would say it's good. I wouldn't say it's anything spectacular unless you have, you know, attachment to the to the actual ship, the museum itself. I would say Massachusetts is the most unique, fun American battleship that's available. I can't torp anything. Alright, Yugamo died. Nice. I might be pulling this back. This is one of those, being in a live battleship is, I mean, a live destroyer is always super helpful. Oof, that Alsace is gonna eat a bunch of French boys. Let's not hit one. This is one of those things you give up when you play Pan-Asian DDs, is you cannot torp smokes. So I could not actually smack. There you go. Nice shabby Buki. Alright. Alright. There's this one Holland still. Do this. What I don't want is I don't want that Azuma pushing through that side there. So. See? There. I was too slow. How many unspotted here? Wait, I'm detected. Someone is to the south of me. Interesting. Or it's this Marceau up here, right? Or it's another DD. There's two DDs back here. That's Holland torps also. Kind of need our Shimakaze to land some torps up top. Let's see if that happens. Hey, Timing Egg. Welcome, man. Hey, Big Manok. Yeah, Alabama's a good ship. Yeah, this is well played by this Azuma. Been super annoying, but well played. I don't really know what to do here. The Shimakaze, we're not getting enough vision from the Shimakaze here. He's not been able to sink either one of these battleships, which is a bit frustrating.
Engine boost activated. The enemy is about to win. Smoke gen main turret critically damaged.
I know I don't have a turret here, but I think it's gonna kill me. Yep. Losing those two destroyers early on. Shimakaze trying to torp. These both have Hydro. Trying to torp Hydro battleships when they're pushing towards you is nearly impossible, even if they're like huge, like these super battleships. So the Shima, instead of like assisting around the caps and spotting, is basically just wasted tons of torpedoes at them. Ships the game needs. More World War I ships. More real United States Navy battleships. Commonwealth cruisers and destroyers agree on that. Battle cruisers. Well, I mean, we're getting the first one, right? Repulse. First proper early 20th century battle cruiser we're going to get is Repulse. I feel like the Woolworth carriers, yeah, they're very similar. Hey, Akmal, man. How you doing? What do I think is the worst tier 10 battleship? It's either Montana or Republic. I don't know. I just don't like playing, you know, and I have fun playing Republic, and I have no fun ever playing Montana. So to me, it's probably Montana. I just do not enjoy playing Montana. I prefer GK to Montana. It's actually more nimble than Montana. So if you look here, Montana's turning circle is 950 meters, and a rotor shift time is 22 seconds. All right, and if you look at GK, where's my GK? GK has a slightly larger turning circle, but it has a faster rudder shift time. And because it has hydro, it just feels a little easier to use. It has worse gun angles. But something about it, it's like 3-second rudder shift time difference. It just feels more comfortable for me to play for some reason than Montana does. Montana's clumsiness, it doesn't have anything else going for it. It doesn't have any other utility or anything like that. It used to have awesome anti-air, but anti-air doesn't matter anymore. So I'd say hydro and the 3-second faster rudder shift time, and better secondaries, I guess. A little bit better belt armor. I don't know. I find somehow playing GK more comfortable to play. They're both 12-gun, 406mm battleships. It's just so sluggish to play Montana. It doesn't really have anything going for it. All right. That Yugamo game was a disaster. Or not Yugamo, Yu Yang game was a disaster. Did I play Conquer? I haven't played Thunder against the super battleships. I think I played. Did I play Conquer or Thunder? Either way, we actually have enough to play one of the super battleships. So let's play Satsuma. We've only done it once. Let's go. 8-gun Yamato with 510mm guns. Right, there are 510s, right? Is that what they put on here? Yes. 8 510mm guns. Let's go. The big guns. Sad to see a US ship in tier 10 is the worst. Montana has always struggled, right? US did not build a big gun battleship. Now they've kind of made one up. Ohio, which would have been a Montana class battleship, they fitted it with 4 18-inch turrets, 457mm turrets. So I think it's better and it's faster and has like speed boost and it moves around better. It's just in general just straight up better than Montana. The problem is Montana's kind of an design to begin with, and the US didn't have as many fanciful, crazy designs as, you know, say the Germans did or something like that, or the Soviets. I mean, but US lines in general, almost all of them are good, so it's hard to complain. You can play any US line, and I mean, as Montana might be the weakest tier 10 battleship, or my least favorite tier 10 battleship to play, but it's still a good ship, I mean, objectively. All the tier 10 battleships are good. There isn't a single trash one. The all or nothing system isn't as good. No, it's true. It is not as good in game as it was in real life. And honestly, Montana was better when it had monster AA. That was its thing. But when they nerfed AA across the board to where it doesn't really matter, then Montana's, you know, not gimmick, but like the thing that Montana was best at, which was, you know, having tremendous AA defense, just doesn't do anything anymore. So, who cares? That is not really true, Jackson. The US built up a mammoth navy in between the wars. So the US did not necessarily want to get involved in another global war, but that did not stop the United States from building a crap ton of ships in between the wars. There's a reason why Battleship Row existed for the Japanese to attack at Pearl Harbor. US Navy was mammoth. Did the GDR have ships? Yeah, they did. It's interesting it's GDR, but yeah, in German it's DDR. Yes, but nothing major. They had small coastal vessels and the like. Nothing approaching like what we would call a blue water fleet. The only of the Warsaw Pact powers that effectively had any blue water fleet capability was the Soviets. They were not interested in the other Warsaw Pact countries being particularly strong militarily. They were interested in them being vassal states, so it's hard to have somebody be a vassal state if they have an extraordinarily powerful military. So they kind of had second-hand Soviet hand-me-downs, if you know what I mean, for the most part. Best thing about this ship is how the guns sound. And the fact you have 120,000 hit points. But these guns sound amazing. And this is Greece, the absolute worst map in the game. Why are we here? At least we have a carrier, so we won't have the spotting issues around A that you normally have in this map. The carrier will at least... As much as I hate carrier spotting on this map, at least you don't get the crazy mechanic where someone is shooting you from just behind this island and you can't see because this Greek head blocks your vision of their ship somehow. Yep. Okay, that is the Satsuma division, so I assume they will focus fire whoever they shoot at. Something to keep in mind. Venezia is going to be going fast. Hear those gun sounds? That is sexy. Nope, he's turned away. Do you think the Yamato and German Bismarck could sink one another? Yamato would absolutely trash Bismarck. Bismarck was not a particularly great battleship design. Large, overbuilt. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. See how I hate this map. I hate the spotting on this map. And since the carrier planes have now returned back to the carrier again, now until we have the carrier planes come back out, or unless we have a destroyer that pushes all the way around, you just have this little island somehow blocks everybody from seeing anything. It is such garbage. You think they would sink each other? I do not think that Bismarck would be able to damage Yamato particularly much. I know that hurts Werebu dreams to say that, but... Oh, there's the Venezia. Only advantage Bismarck had over Yamato is speed. Hey, Al, man. How you doing? Oh, boy, jeez. This is such... I cannot explain enough how much I hate this map. By far my least favorite map in the game. Now I'm the one unspotted and firing. Not because I slid far enough. Look at this island. I can easily see them and fire over it, but they can't see me now. Oh, 3 non-penetrations. That's not a very good luck. I'm gonna shoot this Venezia who's backing up though. It's our Jutland. No, see, the problem is our Jutland's gonna go behind the island. We're gonna lose vision again. This island sucks. Let's see if that Venezia keeps backing up. You can finally get alcohol legally. I missed, but now I have extra bonus accuracy. The Yamato is way more fun in grand battles than the super battleship. I mean, I think Hanover is the most fun in the super. So I'm gonna get one more salvo with my extra aim on here. So yeah, I filled up my bar here. I get 35%. The problem is both of these Satsumas are angled against me, and me only here. I just kind of need to hold the side. And I'm going to accelerate here and get... I want one of them to turn against the destroyer or something. Good lord, these guys are both angled still. Alright. I'm just going to kite away. I have 9 hits for 1900 damage with 510mm guns. Gotta love that. More non-pens. Just shatters because they're angled against me. Kind of need my team to start putting pressure on somebody else here. Yeah, guy's fully angled. That hurt. The shells. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna have to flank around these guys a little bit. Is he gonna try to stop and come back, or? There's literally nobody to shoot. 16 hits for 5,000 damage. Oof. B is our entire rest of our team is over here. I have nobody that can force anyone to angle or do anything. We're just gonna have to keep shooting these guys and hoping for some like lucky pins to the superstructure or something like that. Montana and Midway had a baby. Are you talking about Kersage? A Soviet baby. I hate this about this battle mode. Everybody just pushes to one side. But I do... Damn, the Satsuma is still angled against me. God. How many hits? We are now at 400 damage per hit, maybe, or 500 damage per hit here. And I love that. Well, 3,800. That was a boost. The amount of damage I've done. Again, 510mm guns. I just have had nothing good to shoot at here. And I'm being sort of slowly pressured. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. That's Venezia shells. May have caught the Venezia though. Let's see. He looked awfully broadside there to those shells. Yeah, those look good. Over pins only. Woo. Hey, we're getting up close to 1,000 damage per shell though, so. Or per hit. How many shatters do we have? I have shattered 7 times and 6 torpedo bulge hits on these 2 Satsumas. Oh. Okay, he's actually turning away. I'm angled against him a little bit. That Venezia is gonna hurt. Hopefully my salvo is good against the Satsuma here. There you go. Finally got the first real good salvo. To be fair, our Jutland here has done an excellent job sort of whittling this guy down and being annoying to them. We've just been delaying with him. Oh. Just traded there. That Freddy's dying. We have the 2 Satsumas separated now, so that's good. This means I can start working on them independently. I don't no longer have to face double Satsumas. Which means I can be a little more aggressive. And of course we lost him again. This map spotting. What's Venezia doing? I think that Venezia is trying to sneak through there. I think so. Did I catch him? Oh, those look good. 1 hit. And now I have my bonus extra aiming dispersion, but I have nothing to shoot at. I guess I shoot this Satsuma at max range. Who's angled in towards me. That's a waste. Second salvo is going to go on the Midway. Well, I played Battlefield 2042. I'll give it a try. I think I've tried all the Battlefield games at one point in time for sure. Oh, I got a full pin somehow. Alright, do we try to snipe the Midway or do we try that Venezia? Let's see. Is the Midway moving? Midway is moving. We try to snipe the Midway. With our extra bonus aim here. Sorry, the wrong decision here, but it's a carrier. Oh, I might have lit him too much. 4 hits. Maybe we eliminate this Conqueror? Okay. So there is a gearing here somewhere. That's worth worrying about because Gearing's torpedoes actually hurt. Well, I ricocheted off of our midway. Whew. Hold up for a second, chat. I'll pay attention in a minute, I promise. There's the gearing. Let's keep our bow towards the gearing. Everybody else should be attacking while I'm keeping them spotted. I ricocheted again off the midway's deck. Oh my god. Some days are just not your day. Alright, so that's his torp, so he doesn't have any more. Oh, he just got out of my detection range. This is gonna be a problem. We lost our carrier. Our carrier never moved, by the way. You gotta love that. I need to turn and cut away. And I've got my extra bonus aiming activated. Can I kill this Satsuma with it? I'm a little worried about where that gearing is. Oh. Please finish him, people. There you go. Dodge his salvo. Can we get rid of him? Nice, 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 nice. I need a cap. There's the gearing. I have 35% less dispersion. Bonus active at the moment. And overpins when these guns really do hurt. Only 2. I don't know where that first salvo went. It was just slightly off, I guess. Hey, good luck, man. How you doing? Nice from our Holland here. Good job. Now let's see if we can hit. Let's see if this guy can hit this Venezia and force the reset on the cap. No, he missed. Oh, he did. No, he hit him. Good. Try to overmatch the Venezia's bow, and I got the cap here. Woohoo! There you go. Got a full pan right through the front of the Venezia there. This game has been a struggle, guys. Does Satsuma have the Yamato cheek? Yes, it does. Same as Shikishima has. Alright, let's see what this Venezia does. This Venezia has been actually maneuvering and stuff, which is annoying. So I'm trying to anticipate him turning in towards me here. Yeah, 14k. Writing, is your Holland actually going to chase the midway to I think he is. To be fair, though, I can't complain. The Holland actually pushed up and killed. He finished. It's a black Holland. It's a really good player. Black is an EU clan. I mean, it's a very good clan. He finished off the Shikishima, and then he actually finished off the destroyer as well for me. And he shouldn't struggle too much against the midway because he has good AA. Oof. I thought I was angled better than that. Apparently not. Or those shells came into my superstructure, I couldn't tell. Meanwhile, in response to this, my shells, my damage against these Satsumas has been absolutely pathetic, to say the least. He's firing back at the Jean Bart. Yeah. I want to hit him in his nose. He shook out the VTubers call. Cheers, Al. A strange finish, man. Yeah, I'm not leading him enough, actually. He's actually going full speed. You see how I landed? I was trying to hit towards the nose of his ship, and he's actually going faster, and I landed up against his torpedo protection up on this side. But he is turning broadside now, so maybe I'll finally get a good salvo against one of these Satsumas. He's turning broadside to me. He's trying to deal with that Jean Bart. But by turning broadside to me, that is 510 millimeter guns, and that is a very broadside Satsuma. Yeah. About time. 50,000 damage there. Do I play Warpath? No, I do not play Warpath. Warpath is mobile only, right? Man, what a struggle fiesta of a game here, guys. I mean, I guess we're gonna win this. But man, for a long time there, it was just kind of sailing around and trying to stay alive. Hope I let him enough. He is 30 kilometers away and it is an aircraft carrier, so... But I do have massive guns with huge muzzle velocity. Well, not muzzle velocity necessarily, but actually like... No, I actually didn't need him enough. This guy's also... Considering that you have to steer by the minimap, it is impressive how much he is juking. He is clicking on his minimap like a madman instead of flying his planes. Or he did the... You know, where you go on the minimap and you like click, 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 click in like 10 places. Maybe that's what he did. How about these shells? Are they better? Oof, no. He didn't go to the corner. Okay, he's gonna get stuck up here against the map. He's gonna... There's really nowhere else he can go now, so... Sooner or later, my guess will be correct. Will I play World of Warships? I mean, I am playing World of Warships. What do you mean? No, he stopped. He didn't push up to the map border. He stopped. I don't know if he's trying to... I think maybe his mini-map clicking ran out, and so it's just stuck sitting there now. Or the map, the AI won't run into the border? I actually don't know. The Hotland is farming the crap out of him, and maybe we'll kill Steel here. No, the Hotland got him. Good job by the Hotland. Keep shooting. I'll bounce off his deck. That's what I did before. I bounced off his deck earlier. Oh my goodness. What an absolute train wreck. 172,000 damage game though. I mean, whatever. Hotland shut down 85 planes. And 2.4k base XP is actually a huge number. 2.8 for the Hotland, yeah. I did compliment him, right? Apparently not. Plays very well. That's a very good player. My guess is, let's look, but Black is an excellent client, so let's go look at that Satsuma game. He played really well. Yeah, he's a good player. More resources. YouTube is so scuffed. What is the kappa emote supposed to be? I agree. YouTube's emote sometimes. Wait, is this a super container? It is a super container. Ooh. Whoa. Not bad. Oh, I was complimented by somebody. Thank you. By a random person in my game. Alright, let's go to super container. 7 days of premium. That's all around good events. Let's see what else to play. Let's play Conqueror. Akmal, what'd you say? World War II ship meme. Bismarck, take that, you Tommies. Plane diving noise. Bismarck, hunt, what is that? Swordfish, yes. Aha, you cannot hurt me with a biplane. Uh-oh, I am now of the sunk. Yes, that's very much. Exactly. Do you think if carriers should get a buff if it's the last ship on a team? No. Good lord, carriers do not need any buffs of any variety. If it's the last ship on a team, it should automatically sink. That's how I feel about carriers. No, I mean, realistically, the thing is, if you made a realistic game mode, American ships would win everything by later, later years, late model World War II stuff, and aircraft carriers would dunk on everything. But that's not all that much fun. So balancing it. Hey, Miyumi, how are you doing? Welcome. It's a bit chill today because Data is not on join with us and Gingerbread either. One is working, and the other one is enjoying summertime. What is that? Outside? HE spam, here we go. Yeah, let's load it up. Let's burn some big battleships. Are there Hanovers? There is a Hanover on the other side. Give me your hit points. Me, all of your hit points are belong to me. U.S. war economy goes brr, exactly. I mean, something like a Des Moines is, in terms of heavy gun cruisers, is far more advanced than anything else anybody else built as a heavy cruiser during the war. And not even, I mean, it's not even close. But, you know, in game it's balanced by having paper designs and other design decisions from wargaming. But if you just made like, let's have realistic simulation, you know, you'd have just American carrier fleets sailing around sinking everything. Which isn't all that much fun as a video game. Like, people want to sail like the sort of mythical, not mythical, but they want to sail like the potential version of Yamato. Not the one that's getting torpedoed 25 times by, you know, 7 or 8 US aircraft carriers and not being able to fire back. That doesn't sound like, as far as like a video game, that's not super fun. Ooh, I didn't lead him in. I led him too much, actually. Oh, those shows are for me. I thought they were for the... I didn't even angle because I thought they were for the Satsuma in front of me. Wait, is this guy... Whatever. You know what? Let's ship our guns over to Shimakaze. He's caught between a Schultz. This Buffalo is going to radar him. Are those for me again? Are those... No, those are for the Satsuma. Yeah, that's what I thought. Those are for the Satsuma. Yeah, 2 fires. 2 fires on Satsuma. Oh. Oh no, it's a Neptune and I wanted to just splat it. Royal Navy HE versus Shimakaze. Royal Navy HE wins. Penetration confirmed, yes. Devastation of a Shimakaze confirmed. That was pretty disgusting, not gonna lie. Poor guy's probably wondering what on earth happened to his ship. Ooh, I just got Satsuma there. High explosive citadel on that Neptune. From blind firing. I saw where he was in the smoke, but I blind fired him. Alright, I need to dodge these. I'm undetected right now. He's shooting the Satsuma. He's kind of a hurting puppy, though. Okay, Yamato can't fire at me at the moment. I was behind the hill. No one saw me. Keep abusing the concealment of the Conqueror here. Oof. That was 13k of just HE damage. An atomic bomb. Yeah, I mean... I think War Thunder added nukes, didn't they?
Team has taken the lead.
You can get them now if you have a big enough game in War Thunder. $7,200. Just gotta keep an eye on this Neptune just to make sure I don't get torp rushed. Angle is Yamato. I do not do well against Yamato shells because Conqueror armor. Oof. Goodbye, Neptune. Calling that Shimakaze and only a 2-destroyer game meant they basically had no way of pushing back against us. And by the way, I'm not using my heal here because I'm not in danger of being one-shot, and I like the advantage of my Adrenaline Rush. Best to reload for now. If I was in danger of being one-shot, You know, if I was at like, say 25-ish K, then I would use my heal. But right now, Adrenaline Rush gives me faster reload, which is what I want. I'm not being shot at by either the Yamato or the Han over here either, so. I'll probably likely get unspotted between salvos. Yeah, I'm unspotted right now because of the concealment from the Conqueror. Hey, Data. I'm in Discord, by the way, if you want to jump on. They should give Satsuma the Type 3 shells. They could have done that. This game is an absolute massacre. 100,000 damage in the first 6 minutes, but there's... it's not even fire damage. But there's also just nobody left to shoot. There's a Yamato going away from me, a Hanover who's about to die. And this game is really going to be over. Yamato. He put that fire out. Yamato! You're still detected, buddy. I hate to tell you what's coming your way, but... the Queen is delivering a gift for you. And that gift is flaming teabags. Ooh. No fires, though, actually. Unlucky. The aim was good, just no fires. One fire and that Yamato's dead, but I don't know if we're gonna get it. Oh, I completely potatoed that aim. What on earth? It's like I wasn't even locked onto it. Did you see where those shells landed? It's possible my aim was just that bad, but jeez. Insert data. Data is unavailable, that is true. Oh, come on, can I get a fire on this Yamato? I'm dead. Please die. Thing is, he's gonna have his damage control party back soon. After putting out, he put out one fire, then no more. No, I didn't get any more fires on him. So he'll actually have his damage control party back, I think. Alright, there's a fire. Let's see. And see, the damage control party is back, so he's able to put the fire out, so now I'm gonna get one more fire on him. Or at this point, just a couple of shells will hit and kill it. It's been slowly worn down by everybody shooting it. There you go. I earned that.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Hyungmin Sun. Oh. Tottenham superstar. He's a Korean footballer who plays for Tottenham Hotspur, no? If you don't know who Hyungmin Sun is, this guy's named after. Akashi Tai XD. Hi. Hello to you as well. I guess it could be a Korean guy too, not just a Tottenham fan. Could be a Haas fan. Yeah, or... Didn't he also play at Leverkusen? Pretty sure he played at Leverkusen as well, didn't he? So he could also be a Bayer Leverkusen fan. Can we steal? No, the Oslos got him.
Victory is in sight.
There are no Leverkusen fans. I googled HSV and got a virus. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. Sorry, it's a football club in Germany. Hold on. I will link you the English Wikipedia. There. That is the HSV we're talking about. Me and data. Well, they're shooting a lot of ships that are running away from me, which is not exactly the best thing to do in a Conqueror. This game started out blasting that Shimakaze, and then, you know, not much has happened since then. I'm just trying to shoot into open ocean and guess where this Hindenburg is gonna be, like, headed towards. Are you gonna full turn this way? I don't know what he's doing. A heavily maneuvering Hindenburg at this range is not the easiest thing to hit with Conqueror guns. Hey, Swan Johnson, man, how are you doing? Welcome. 20 likes in the video already. Very nice, guys. We've been live for, like, not very long. Thank you. Yeah, and thanks, by the way, for everybody, especially the new subs. Thank you for we've hit 2,000 subs on the gaming channel now, which is absolutely unbelievable. So, thank you very much. I think this guy's just being slowly worn down by the Schultz. He is. Good job by the Schultz. Thank you, Swan. To be fair, it's mostly the people that subscribe to the channel I should be thank you to, not I didn't. Let's play something different than the grand battles. Let's go back and play some randoms. You know what ship I haven't played yet? That's serious, actually. I haven't played the new Del Raider. Oh. My captain's name is really just Friedrich Bogard. Is the only Dutch captain I have, actually, so I guess I don't have a choice. What do I want? I guess we're going to need to get him to 10 points because we need Concealment Expert. I refuse to play cruisers without Concealment Expert. Let's do Gun Feeder. It's always useful. And we'll just go with the basic 10 points here. Adrenaline Rush, whatever. So Del Raider is the first cruiser. You can get this, by the way, if you're a Prime subscriber on Amazon. They're giving out the early access version of the ship to Prime subscribers to Prime Gaming, so you can claim it from your Prime Gaming tab, and you can get early access to the Del Raider here. So this is a historic ship. It was sunk in the Battle of Java Sea by a long lance torpedo, but it was the flagship of Admiral Doorman in the Southeastern Pacific, the Dutch Navy and the Dutch East Indies at the start of World War II. Let's make sure we use the upgraded version of the hull. All right, we've got Hydro. I got spotting aircraft. Let's see what does the default Dutch camouflages look like, actually? Let's see. The Type 1 is, oh, these look like the German camos. Well, that's not a whole lot of effort. I thought we'd have something that would be kind of unique for some of these, but no. Okay. That's disappointing, actually. I was hoping there would be something cool. Something cool and unique for it, but apparently not. I don't think I have anything that's super Dutch looking. I was gonna look and see if I had anything that was like extra Dutch. Instead, you know what? You can have some Decepticon camo. Be purple. Flags. Flags. All right, let's try it out. I actually seriously have not played this yet. So HSV is a football team. Yes, it is the biggest club in the city of Hamburg in Germany, in the north of Germany. They're perpetual underachievers. They're like the big rich club that somehow can't win things. Roughly, of German sports. Or at least have not in a very long time. There is a smaller club in Hamburg as well, St. Pauli, which probably a lot of people know. They have the skull and crossbones as the logo. I think HSV is much bigger and wealthier, but I think probably outside of Germany, probably more people know St. Pauli. All right, what is my range? 13.8 without the spotter plane, but I do have the spotter plane. It's actually for tier 4 cruiser, man. I got spotter plane, I got hydro. I've only got 6 guns, and they're kind of in a weird battery arrangement, right? I've got 2 turrets at the back, 1 at the front. The Dutch cruisers are pretty lightly armed. It's kind of a problem.
Alle hands on deck.
Data saying the French camo at least has the colors of the Netherlands. That is true. No, because it's kind of... the red is different, isn't it? Also, I feel like I would be insulting. That's one of those kind of things. Like, it's just... I like both the... I should have put the orange Decepticon camo. That's what I should have. I should have put the orange Autobot camo on it. Orange camo. It's a Dutch ship. That's what I should have done. No torpedoes, which for a tier 4 cruiser is a little annoying, because torpedoes are an awesome part of your weaponry at this tier. Double carrier game because it's tier 4. I should have picked the fighter rate. No, I think I'm going to need the range. Do I have any AA? There it is. Both carriers are on this side too. Awesome. The maneuver to avoid the intended target. I did. Well, I didn't take a ton of damage, but the Rhine is the one that worries me with the AP rockets. Shut down 5 planes? I mean, they flew around in my AA a lot. Hey, VB Ball. Hey, man. Alright. So, there's a Clemson and a Class 1. This is a V170. I think the guns on these are going to be pretty good on the Dutch cruisers. Decent velocity. You just don't... Decent reload too, you just don't have a lot of them. Knocks his torpedo tubes out again. He's dead. He's on fire. I think his engine is down and he doesn't have last stand. Oh, okay, dispersion with the trolling there. Let's pop Hydro just in case he got torps out. I don't feel like dying to a V170 because they have the bow-mounted torpedo launchers that are actually kind of like randomly tricky.
Vijandelijke torpedobootjager vernietigd.
I'm sorry, this captain's voice I just cannot take seriously. Dutch is just such a funny sounding language. Alright, can I outduel a bot Karlsruhe? I'm a little afraid of this, actually. Yeah. This bot Karlsruhe has torpedoes, which I don't have. And if I angle towards him... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to angle away from him. If I angle towards him, I only can use my front turret. So I have almost no... I absolutely have to be going away from him. Wow, he went broadside. Okay. Ooh, that AP did not do so hot there, though. Please, no carriers. I'm killing a bot, okay?
Torpedo's achter het schip.
Okay, I can't turn in now because the bot. I'm gonna eat this carrier's torpedo. That is some bad luck.
Press onder de waterlijn. We overstromen snel.
This AP isn't very good, by the way.
Probleem opgelost, kapitein.
Can I turn into this one? There you go. All the destroyers are dead now.
Alarm.
Plant alarm!
Vijandelijke kruiser vernietigd.
Yeah, so this is not a great close-range ship. This is a much better ship cutting away. What the heck is this voice? It is Dutch. Dutch is what that voice was. Dutch is kind of like halfway between English and German, so if you speak one of those languages, you can ish understand Dutch, and it just sounds like a funny version of your language to some extent. Well, that's similar to what you would say in German, though. Dutch is the cute language offspring of German and English. This isn't too bad as far as tier 4 cruisers go.
Verkenner in de lucht.
You're fast though, like actually like pretty darn fast. Well north of 30 knots, so. We'll easily outpace this torpedo. Killed all his torpedo planes. He needed to fly outside my AA, not chase me through my AA. This guy's probably a relatively new carrier player. Right, I'm roboting or the captain is roboting? The captain's great, man. Dutch captain is fantastic. He's better than the Royal Navy captain. The Royal Navy captain is so boring. This game actually looks a little bit tough here. Jesus. Alright, the firing angle for these back guns is not great. So this is actually going to be a thing. You have to show a fair bit of your broadside.
Keer terug naar het schip.
Okay, same thing. Let's try to make this guy fly in my AA as long as he can.
Brandalarm.
Yeah, I really didn't need you setting me on fire here when I'm being about to be dropped.
Kapitein.
Do we have anti-air guns like left? There we go. Oh, no, fire, no, move. Can't get away from carriers. Double carrier games at tier 4. Alright, that's how it goes. They have nobody else to, this airbase had nobody else on this whole side of the map to keep flying his planes at. Eventually I was gonna get hit by him. I think we lost this game, guys. Alright, Itchy Susie. That's not too bad though. 33k is pretty good. I mean, I shut down 11 planes, kind of unusual, but just a little bit unlucky that I was the only ship alive on this one side where the carriers were. Another Hosho dunked on them. Carrier, no like cruiser. That's true. Yeah, it seems pretty fun to play actually. Quite maneuverable. Let's play it again. But if the whole Dutch cruiser line is like that, it'll be kind of fun. The whole airstrike mechanic, calling it in, I don't know what to think about that. But overall, actually pretty fun. Do you guys want to see if there's Tues and Iseis out in the world? If we play tier 7, I bet we see both. Let's play Ashitaka. As the new Tues, the new premium ship has been out, so I assume we will see them in the flesh here. Let's see. Any? No, we got the full up tier, but no Tone. There is a Wargaming Pay to Win division here, though. Fun. Fun is had by everyone. Akbar, I'm not sure. Play New Orleans. Ooh, ooh. I mean, maybe. This is a full up tier. Ashitaka actually does right in a full up tier though, because you have great guns. Ships that have bad guns really don't do well in up tier. But Ashitaka has 410 millimeters, and you got 10 of them, and they hurt. So, yeah, you get blasted. Like Musashi just absolutely obliterates me because I don't have any armor. But I mean, honestly, that happens at tier 7 as well. But I can really hurt like any of these cruisers. Well, there's only 2 of them in this game. It's a bit rough. Especially tier 9 cruisers, this thing can still clap, but if there's no tier 9 cruisers in the game, oh, it's just this one Donskoy. We have a YOLO Emilio on both teams. This music seems fitting for this ship. Alright, well their whole team's on the other side. Right here. So, rightish, like here. So I have to pay attention. Plane spotted from a million miles away. The ship also has no AA. My guns are trying. They're like pop, 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 pop. I did 392 plane damage. Another it's nothing. No impact at all. The Donskoy is the most dangerous thing on the map. Time for breakfast? Oof. It's a bit late for breakfast. Ah, hey look, we found one of the cruisers. Popped smoke instantly. Fiji just... Well, probably the wise decision though. Tier 7 Fiji in this matchmaking doesn't want to just get obliterated upon instantly being spotted by planes. It's probably what I would have done too. Know you're exposed. Let's salvo off in the Musashi here. Yeah, Turkish. Musashi's the biggest threat to me in this game. I just can't. I can't deal with those guns, so... Don't mind if I just duck away. Shoot somebody else. Destroyer's right there. I know because I passed this gap and instantly got spotted. Our plane's there. Okay. Trying to hit a Minsk in a battleship is... It's brunch. I suppose brunch is normally before noon, isn't it? Yeah, that Donskoy got our destroyer killed here. With his radar. I just spawned. I would have tried to focus him, but I spawned on the absolutely wrong side of the map, and our battleships on this side don't appear to be focusing as much. Are you gonna smoke? What are you doing? There you go. Told you there was a destroyer there, right? When I had gone past, I had gotten spotted. So. Oh wow! I bracketed it constantly. Both destroyers are there. Our Erland is dead. He got caught out by the Kirikaze. Let's see if we can at least get some damage on this Kirikaze. No, he's juking still. I had to cut away. This is a problem. We've lost, well, we've effectively lost 2 destroyers here, so we've really lost any map control here. We're just being herded around, and this Donskoy radar is in a very good position, which is unfortunate. Not sure there's anything I can do to it. That is a tier 9 battleship. Pushing me. I just want to kill that Donskoy. This game gets a whole lot easier if I kill that Donskoy. But easier said than done. Damn it. Yeah, he's just parking up back here too. Do I think I should be able to control your AA? Do you mean try to actually shoot with it? Oh. I don't know. The best part of this game is they actually kept the mechanics pretty simple. You know, basic main armament aiming and stuff like that. And I don't know, trying to make another skill gap. I mean, there's already enough skill gaps in this game. I'm not sure I'd be a fan of another skill gap. So while it might feel like, oh, was that the Alsace or the Musashi that smacked me? I can't tell anymore. I mean, oh wow, we lost all 4 of our destroyers. So we got absolutely rolled in this game. Musashi and Yamada, I mean, they're basically the same. Well, I mean, well done for the Wargaming Pay to Win division, but we played like ass on our team. Never denied them any positioning. I don't know that our carrier need to focus their destroyers either. I need to angle the salvo, and maybe I can live, and then I can get a heal off. Heal? Heal. Nope. Vince got me. Yeah. Wow, this game was a disaster. Oh my god, this game was a disaster. Well played by the enemy team here. This division played really well. The Kirikaze, the Donskoy, and the Paolo Emilio all worked really well together. This guy's saying our destroyers sucked, but, I mean, matchmaking wasn't kind to them. Yeah, that what happens on Epicenter, man. You lose. I feel like Epicenter is the biggest steamrolls. Especially if you're bottom tier like that. There's nothing I can really do. I can't, like, push and flank because you're in Ashitaka, so it's it's about as worst matchmaking as you can possibly end up in. Let's try something different at tier 8. We could try something at tier 9, actually. Let's play something at tier 9. Why don't I play Musashi? Play Musashi. Alaska. Okay, I'll play Alaska next. I can't believe we hit 2K subscribers so quickly on the gaming channel. It's awesome. It's not even been just over 6 months since the first video on this channel. All right. We have, battleship-wise, we have a Veneto and we have Massachusetts over here. We've got Freddy and Bismarck over there. So I'll help the Freddy and the Bismarck. So I'll angle myself against C. It's because I play with you so often, that's true. I think that's what it is. It's a full tier 10 game, but there's no tier 10 battleship, so I'm actually by far the beefiest battleship here. Because I kind of poop on that Minnesota. Hyper X Ion. I don't want to get too far towards C. Kind of want to be roughly here. I can still shoot the A-cap if somebody pushes up, like say to this island here. I can still help dominate the B-cap here, and I can still focus towards C if that's what the enemy pushes heavy. So we'll just kind of cruise around right here. There you go. There's a Palmer. Turret traverse is measured in ice ages. Ooh, actually, bigger target. There's an Alaska. I do not care about the Palmer, but I do care about shooting in Alaska. Hit my back turret if I can use it there. One overpin on the Alaska. It's a bit unlucky. I think that Minnesota. I think that back turret's not going to get over, and I'm not going to hit the. Not going to hit the Minnesota. Somebody else tagged the Alaska though. Oh my lord. Did the Freddy tag him, or did he? I mean, he's gotten popped. So they are pushing on this side, so I'll come over here just a little bit more. Oh, another overpin. The Daring is a threat to our Fletcher. Hopefully our Fletcher recognizes that. And Alaska needs to die because our Fletcher can't... What's happening here? Are you going to turn? Let's hope those go right up into superstructure and deck. Let's see. There you go. Now the Fletcher's safe in his smoke. Until the Derry pushes with Hydra. So I hope this Fletcher recognizes that he needs to be careful here. Yeah, unfortunately now he's in the Hydro. This is too much. Our Bismarck here. They needed to be in position to actually push up an assist. We're kind of... I think we're going to let our Fletcher get bullied here. If we're not careful. Because that Palmer has big Hydro as well. I need to make sure the Des Moines doesn't get dunked on, but... Ooh, nice. Shima killed a Holland. Wait, one pin for 1400 damage. It's like overpin damage. What is going on with damage in this game at the moment? I got the full pen ripping there, but definitely nothing close to Musashi full penetration damage numbers. I'm going to push up if we're not going to have the other two push up. See, 1480 for the pen damage, the over pen damage. My back turret get over there? No. Okay. That's the tier 10 Dutch cruiser, the Goeden Leuve. They never got the ribbons truly quick. That is very true. I think the Goeden Leuve is going to get away. If I'm not wrong, Goeden Leuve in Dutch basically just means gold lion, right? That's what it seems like it would be. Shoot for the upper belt on the Musashi. I need to be WASD hacking in case there's daring torpedoes coming. I mean, no, upper belt on the turrets. Musashi shells just dunk on turrets. Yeah. I need to be careful here. Staring is still here. It would help if we had one of our battleships with hydros. Alright, my torpedo belt is going to be fine here. I'm just going to take one. Wait, that is a second. That's the Kirikaze. Alright, we should be able to kill the Goeden Leuve now. I'm just gonna kite away. Okay, Goeden Leuve is dead. Oh, he blew all his airstrikes on me. Damage control party still running. Thank you. Tirpitz is dead. That's the daring who doesn't know I'm here. So I'll use this time to cap. And then if he does show up, Bismarck. That's the Kirikaze. We'll just angle the Kirikaze using AP at the moment, so we'll angle him. Hell, no. See the Bismarck shooting the BB right here, that's a mistake. The biggest threat by far is the 2DDs, whatever. I can't get my turrets around to the Kirikaze, so I'll finish the Palmer, and there you go. And the Bismarck secondaries did kill the Kirikaze. Alright, nice. And we zeroed them out. We need more planes in the game. Jackson, that's a lot of bombs. It is. The parachute bombs they drop is a ton. Well, enemy team did not have a very good game. I didn't have a very good game either, actually, to be fair. I mean, we pushed a bit and that was it. What a weird game that was. We had another container for doing all these daily missions. This is the only way to get flags now, though, so keep doing it. These are these combat missions. Right, so all these recurring combat missions provide you flags and stuff like that. You've also got daily stuff that provides you flags. And what are these summer battles ones? Yeah, and the end of the summer battle one, you can get Colorado at the end here, as well as the Independence Day Colorado camouflage. This should be pretty straightforward. I mean, these you pretty much just complete by just kind of playing. And then you can have, you get Colorado, so tier 7 US battleship, and you have the special camouflage, which I wish I could preview. But if you see it it's been data mined and, you know, it's available on the blog or whatever. It looks fantastic. It's really cool camouflage. It's kind of like you get, where's my Alabama? Like my Alabama has the 75th anniversary camo that was also a similar event like this. You played through it if you played during the independence, so in this case was the 75th anniversary of the Japanese surrender, then you got this camouflage. Actually, let's play Alaska, and then maybe I'll play Alabama, because people were talking about Alabama earlier in the chat. Where is my Alaska? I haven't played Alaska in a while. Alaska's a very good ship, and I've never done particularly well in Alaska. It's super strong, I just, for whatever reason, have never really cooked with it. It's kind of a baby battleship. Six more likes to 30 likes for today's video. That'd be awesome. I haven't streamed in a week. Tier 9 max game, not bad. Alaska's radar is a bit of a bait. If you push up too early, because it's bigger and not very stealthy, if you push up too early, you can get crunched on. So you kind of have to slow play, then late game your radar becomes very powerful. But try to push up and use your radar immediately on. Generally gets you in trouble. I'm going to play this kind of gap over here. So playing it a bit more like a stealthy battleship than playing it like a cruiser where you're trying to push up as much. But it is a very powerful ship. Oh, I love that camouflage on the Tashkent. Look at that. Oh, it's cool. Right, it does look really cool on the Tashkent, doesn't it? Normal streams planned for next week, yeah. I don't know about Thursday, but Monday, Tuesday, yes. This week was just brutal, though. Did you survive Germany's inglorious exit data? The unfortunate Euro performance of the... I wasn't really sure. I was kind of neutral. We were sitting at a... You know William Halsey's grandsons. That's kind of cool. Wait, how old are they? William Halsey's grandsons would be relatively old at this point. You're happy about love being done? Okay. I saw the Dutch fired Frank de Boer as well. Yeah, see, like, I don't want to push up here, actually. Like, my Katsuki just kind of needs to be smart enough to stay alive. That's a Mogador, too. Ugh. My guns are real bad at hitting destroyers. I'm actually just going to... There's a Jutland there, too. Ugh. I need to help that Katsuki, then. It's just... How... Did he fire? So confused. So confused how he's getting dunked on here. How he's being spotted. Is he not running concealment expert? See, if I push up now to try to radar it... If I push up to try to radar, I'm just going to get smacked by these two battleships. So, the best thing to do is wait out this cap. The Mogador is going to be a problem because I don't really counter Mogador at all. I'm a pretty bad ship for shooting Mogador. Because of relatively low velocity American cruiser guns, so... I don't have the ability to reliably hit Mogador, and with the long reload, it's mostly just wasting shells shooting Mogadors. We got a Cleveland here, though.
All forces, capture that area.
Let's see, is he gonna turn? I think he's gonna turn to the left slightly here. Akatsuki's pushing back in with half HP. Oh, he had a smoke and he used it. Okay. Now, see, that's the thing. He's turning away from, and I already fired, right? And there's, yeah, there's no chance these big slow shells are gonna land. So if I push up here now to try to help my Akatsuki, what's likely gonna happen is I just die to these destroyers.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Yeah, he needs to leave the smoke. I'm trying to explain to him he needs to leave the smoke so he doesn't get rushed. But it's hard for people to understand that in destroyers. He needs to be able to see. If he can't see with that little HP, he has no chance. So just sitting here in the smoke, like, see, it's, like he has no idea if there's a destroyer literally right there.
Segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
If I can get my guns on this hipper. I think I can. Now this is one thing this ship is awesome at, which is dunking on enemy cruisers. But I think he actually turned in there. Yeah, he did. He's dead anyways. He did. Real dead. Alright, we got the cap though. Nice. Switch to AP. We have battleship coming. There's no reason for me to push out to the battleships. Let's start cutting away. Hey, KLG. Next game, Yamato. I played with Sashi just a minute ago. We'll see. Well, I haven't played Yamato in a while, though. So maybe that's not a bad idea. Welcome, by the way. Is an indie gun bad at hitting? No, I mean, guns with high muzzle velocities are generally pretty good at hitting destroyers. American cruisers have some of the lowest velocity guns in the game. So it can be actually tricky to hit destroyers with American, especially Mogador, which is an incredibly fast French destroyer. These guys are just, oh really? Are you just both of them are gonna camp behind this island? Wow. They're just completely useless. They can't help or do anything to anyone. Okay, now the lion pushed out. And then turned away. These shells aren't gonna do anything. He immediately turned away as soon as he saw them. Not so much now, but I'm just gonna leave like away from the cap. Those two battleships are gonna push the cap, and if I push into them, I'm gonna get destroyed. So it's easier for me to just sort of kite away from them slightly, do some damage on the way out. We have the cap, and come back to another position on the map where I'm actually gonna be more useful, which is, well, anywhere. Anywhere is more useful than where I am right now, because we have this cap now. That's 3 full pins. It's a lion, so shooting with HE doesn't do very much. Even if I get a fire. Oh, cool. Okay. Ouch. Alaska is not super tanky, despite what you think it would be. It's tanky, sort of wind-angled bow on. But even stuff like Lion can do serious hurt to it. Yeah, see, this Akatsuki did not need to come back in the cap. See if I can hit this Jutliner. This is going to be a problem because this... Oh, well, 5 hits on the Jutliner. That's nice. He didn't move. So I got 7k damage there. As the game moves on, we're going to have that Mogador and that... We just kind of have to win. That Mogador and that Jutliner are playing really well. Okay, if we win the rest of the map, that doesn't really matter. Am I going to get over this hill? Any of these? Nope, none of them did. Okay. Alright, nice. So we won real hard over here, so it doesn't really matter what happens in this case. Do want to help out my... So see, he is rushing that smoke. Why are you firing your guns, Akatsuki? Oh, don't fire. Bad Akatsuki. Let me help you. The Jutland's having second thoughts now. But because you're firing, you're still detected, so eventually you're gonna die here. I didn't hit him with that second salvo. And our Alsace, by pushing all the way over here to chase that lion on the edge of the map, the Alsace is now gonna die as well. And there's a lightning in B. You think it's the most tanky tier 9 cruiser? Bro, I mean, it's not as tanky as you think it. Like, a lot of people play it like it's completely immune to battleship AP. In reality, it gets crapped on by battleship AP. I don't think it's as tanky as Kronstadt, for example, which I would say is tankier, but... $1,500 damage pin. Alright. Let's push up. Oh, okay, he just died under hail of fire.
Our victory is in sight.
You say because the Citadel placement Alaska's tankier than Kronstadt? Yeah, I can hear that. I feel tankier when I'm playing Kronstadt. Maybe I'm just better at playing Kronstadt. I also feel more comfortable with Kronstadt's guns. Alaska's guns, they're super powerful, but I find them annoying to aim. So if this lightning is now in my radar range. Or will be shortly. Nope, he's pushing away from it. But if he tries to smoke and stop, he's going to be in my radar range. Okay. Should be closing right down on him. There's the lightning in the radar. Unfortunately, it turned the opposite way. And shooting maneuvering DDs in this ship is just such an annoyance. It broke his... The shell didn't actually hit the ship, but the splash damage knocked his rudder out. The shockwave from the shell knocked his rudder out. These guys actually played really well. This Mogador and his Jutland worked together and played really well. It's just unfortunate for them, the rest of their team just absolutely collapsed. Maybe they needed to win this side faster. By letting us even get control of the cap and staying alive for so long. These two battleships on their side just basically ceased to play. They were afraid of the Akatsuki. So maybe they could have been a bit more aggressive, but being a bit more aggressive into radar is hard. I don't know. I don't feel like these guys did anything wrong. I feel like they played really well, and it just happens sometimes. You're very mad with Kron and go with Alaska. Yeah, I was gonna say. On the other hand, it's the reverse for me. Like I love playing Kronstadt. Oh, I didn't lead him enough, actually. I forgot how slow these guns are. But these shells just take forever to get anywhere. Look at this. Did aim better that time, though. Yeah, there you go. 9K salvo. Better aim. I think maybe if I played this a lot and got used to playing the guns a lot, I'd do really well with it, but I feel like it's one of those ships where I'd have to play it a lot to do that. I'm trusting these shells are gonna run out. I really am. I mean, not shells, these torps. Oh, Jutland died and that's it. Alright, well, you know, this is the last good game. Not great. Not terrible. Alright, KLG, are you in chat? Or VB Vol, you in chat? Either one of you? So I was gonna play Alabama or Yamada. Wow, 1200 base XP. I just do very much in this game. That's how I always feel when I play Alaska. I have a good win rate with that ship, but I just don't ever feel like I'm doing anything. Alabama, Yamato. Whoever was in chat and says something first. People were asking for it. People ask for ships and then they disappear out of chat. It's like, okay, well. Nobody saying anything? Alright. In that case, then I'm going to go back to Alabama. So I have not played Alabama in a little while. I play Yamato pretty regularly because people always ask for it. Oh, man. Full tier 10 and it's a carrier game. I'm gonna get picked on. Yes, have fun. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy myself in this game. Alright, Alabama. Well, we have good torpedo belt though, so the torpedo bombers don't bother me as much from the carriers. Let's see, we have a Bismarck Z-23 division, and they have Thunderer Yoshino Somers division. It's gonna be tough. Alright, let's see. As long as the Shima scouts us, I have the Midway scouting on this side too. So, I shouldn't be in such terrible shape in terms of vision. Ooh. That appears to be... Nope, he's starting up. Okay, I was going to say, AFK Yamada would be the real kiss. And carriers on the other side of the map, so off to a good start. Bad start. They have a heavy push going this side. There's a Merker. They have 5 ships coming this side at least, minimum. Okay. Wonder if I can nuke Baltimore. So you can turn in slightly, maybe. I'm already gonna kind of angle away a little bit. I do not want to be pushing into this collection of ships. I want them pushing into me. There you go. Citadel into Baltimore. Anything to sort of... So just to let the destroyer know, right? Like, anything I can do to help him. All right, I should get respotting here in a second. Maybe I can shoot the Tallinn as well. I'm just trying to shoot radar cruisers as much as I can, right? Anything that's got radar attached to... Oh, I didn't lead him enough. Ooh, I did not lead that Tallinn enough. That's too bad, because he was very broadside. That would have been a good shot. As Riesler is just shooting me with HE, I can live through that. And Baltimore took a beating. He's kind of having... Baltimore's kind of having second thoughts. I kind of want to see if this Tallinn is going to... What is this Tallinn doing? Is he going to turn? No, can't tell. Guess we just shoot the Richelieu, no? There's the America, okay. So I'm in a position where I can disengage if I need to. I can use my concealment now because the America is here, so... Oh, there's the other America. Okay.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
He gets popped by the attacker there. See how my lead is. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah. Shoot some bombers. Yeah, this is going to be their big push here, right? We're pushing hard on the other side, so I need to just stay alive. Kind of do what damage I can. Notice I'm switching my target off the Talene as soon as I fired at him because I don't want him to think he's being focused. I want him to actually like kind of keep sailing like he's going. Very nice. Alright, so we've smacked both radar cruisers now. Neither one of them is going to feel particularly salty about pushing up. Okay, let's put those fires on. I think that Talene is still kind of straight sailing. Did he angle in a little bit? He might have angled in a little bit. I think I'm going to miss here. Ooh, nope. Nope. And America as well.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh. Didn't get a reload in time. I think the Shima's dead. There's nothing I can do about that with the America over there.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
33 HP. You know what? His radar button is still going to work, unfortunately, even with 33 HP.
Attention. Reporting the target
You know what?
position.
Somebody else shoot him for me. Aim for the Rishidu's turrets. Oh, that hurt. He actually switched to AP. I had been treating him like he was never going to shoot AP. Kind of disappointing. He ate a Shimakaze torp there. Oh, he ate 2 Shimakaze torps there. Very nice torps from the Shima. That's going to be another AP salvo. I need to angle this properly. Okay. Okay, so now we just have the 2 Americas over here. Not bad on this side. Oh, the Talene went down. I'm undetected, which means I'm going to get a free shot here on this Baltimore, maybe? Let's see. The Bismarck is also there, but the Baltimore is the one I want to shoot. Come on, are you committing to anything? I don't think I let him enough. I think he's actually going to accelerate underneath those. Oof, the Zed. Oh, well, never mind. It doesn't matter. The Roma caught him as well. All right. So we should now be able to push up. Did either one of those Americas die? No, okay. Keep my secondaries pointed that way for right now. Still Yoshino. That Somers died. Was with the division. So the problem is that our Yamato is now chasing 2 destroyers. Cheers, people. Ah, carrier. Oh, he's gonna pull his planes away. And I'm gonna lose vision on the destroyer there. Just too bad. Yeah, I think our Yamato's dead. Okay. Everything else they have to shoot is over here. I'm actually going to change shells to HE. I just got the 2 DDs on my side here. There's nothing in the middle of the map. So it's just 2 DDs on this side. So I want to take C first. And I do want to shoot anything that shows up. So there's America here, so we'll shoot at him. But otherwise, everything I'd shoot AP at, right? The Thunderer, the Yamato, the Massachusetts Yoshino that's left alive is all on the other side of the map here. I'll stick to HE. Oh. I shot at this guy and the other one. The other one who's low health pops up. Yeah, still hit him for 1800 damage. Every little bit helps, but yeah, I figured that was going to be the problem. Now it's going to be me versus 2 destroyers. I do have the CV help, but I also have their CV help. I don't think we're getting C, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and work that out right now. Because with CV spotting, there is no way in Hades I am pushing into that smoke cloud. Because he will just be able to torp me whenever he feels like it. Because he'll see me coming. Don't think I can dodge all these. I'm gonna take one. Probably his problem is this might just give me a flooding. Okay, no, it didn't. Off the torpedo belt, Alabama has one of the best torpedo belts. Oh, actually, I didn't even. They didn't even arm before they got to me. Alabama was one of the best torpedo belts in the game, so. 40% damage reduction, I believe, is the Alabama torpedo belt. So even midway torps don't do a ton of damage. Alright, that America is out of the smoke because I'm still detected. So I'm being chased by 2 destroyers. Fun times. Switch back to AP because I'm not going to spot those 2 destroyers, and our carrier isn't focusing them now, so it's time to just keep motoring. Okay, he's shooting AP at me from that range. I can just angle it. Carrier is going to focus me, though. There's nothing I can do about that. I think most of these are going to go far. Most of the rockets he's firing. Let's see. Yeah. See if I can get undetected now. Oh, Yamato's shooting me. Problem is we won this side, but we didn't kill the Yamato. On the other side, we just had a whole bunch of stuff die recently. Ouch, that was straight through my nose from Yamato. Kind of need our carrier to focus these destroyers. Let's angle the Thunderer here. Still an 18-inch shell no matter what I do. I am just taking chip damage slowly from this America. Alright, that was the Yamato. I need to get away from the Yamato. Okay, absolutely just... I need that America shooting me off the belt is also helping. Think we can kill Mr. Riverdance right now. Can we? Yes, very nice. Alright.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Time to put on the dancing shoes. Can we squeeze? I don't think we can squeeze through this. Oh, that one's gonna be off the belt. Those are Mercatorps.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Thing is, I don't know how far out he fired him, so I don't want to turn until done. Really could use the carrier to focus the destroyer, though. Heal as much of this as I can. I want to wait until my guns get a chance. There we go. That Yamato is broadside to me. Oh, I don't think I'm going to hit him, though. My shells don't have enough velocity. He's going to get behind the island before my shells land. It's too bad because he was dead broadside. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The Americans there is head caught up with torpedoes. Oh, ho, ho. I think that's enough for us to win this game. We should be able to kill the Yoshino and this Yamato now.
Our victory is in sight.
Midway should be able to kill Yamato actually by himself. But I'll help as much as I can. Yamato is turning out. I'll use the mini-map here to aim.
Torpedoes to port.
As best I can. Hit him, but no damage. I'm gonna stay angled. I want him off my belt. If he goes on my nose, I just get overmatched, so I want him to actually shoot the belt's armor of my ship here. Avia, thanks, man. Thanks for the... Thank you. Yeah, it was... Thank you for everybody for subscribing to get us to 2,000. Does Yamato have the most damage of main guns? No. Shikishima does. Of ships that are in the normal game. Because Shikishima is Yamato with 510mm guns. In terms of tech tree ships, then yes, it's Yamato. This is kind of one of those games of like how to play a tier 8 ship in top tier and still contribute and, you know, help your team win the game. A lot of people are like, oh no, I got stuck against top tier. But World of Warships, you can still have quite a lot of impact as a bottom tier ship if you're smart. Right, like very early on, I wasn't going to overcommit and get wrecked. So knowing that I'm, you know, not as heavily armored as some of the tier 10 battleships and stuff. And you don't necessarily carry as bottom tier, but you can play smart and contribute to a win. And you'll get a lot of rewards for it. Ah, this carrier, man. Please go away. I mean, I guess there's somebody else ready to shoot, so for him to target. Ooh. Can I get on this Yoshino? Oh, there's the America. Great. It's not where I was expecting the America to be. And the carrier is going to keep me chain spotted for him to target. Oh, ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Midway bombs are real. To this point, oh, we won. Good. To this point, he had mostly dropped me with torpedo bombers, which he wasn't aiming particularly well. But the Midway HE bombers are freaking filthy. Dreadnought, how much base XP did we get? Right, 2,200 base XP, so that's huge. I mean, you know, not running full economic flags, but some of them, 700,000 credits. And so, I mean, you can have a massive impact here in terms of base XP by playing, like the top 3 here in base XP are the Z-23, who's a tier 8, Bismarck was a tier 8, and May is a tier 8, right? So you get extra bonus, more damage you do to tier 10 ships. When you're a tier 8, you get higher rewards than if you were a tier 10 ship doing the same thing. So it balances out pretty nice. So, like, doing damage to this Thunderer, shooting the 2, you know, the similar tier cruisers, shooting some destroyers, etc. Like, that helps. And also killing a bunch of tier 10 carrier planes, right? 23 planes. So you can get quite good rewards. Even when you're bottom tier, or especially when you're bottom tier, if you have a good game. Stop breaking the law. It would be nice, yeah. Continue to badly drop torpedo zombie. Please don't. Oh, I got World of Warships, the beautiful game camouflage. Actually, I don't think I've seen that camouflage. What does it look like? No, it's exterior, not equipment. Was World of Warships the beautiful game? Where is it on here? Finding camouflages in your random list when you can't sort them by name or any other reason other than they're just kind of here. This one. Ah, this is a cool camo, yeah. This is the digital camo. Looks pretty awesome, actually. I mean, I have the commemorative special camo, but that's kind of a cool looking camera. All right, guys. If you guys can hit the like button, that'd be awesome. Thanks for hanging out on today's stream. Started a little bit late today because of work. Went a little bit longer than normal. I'll be back on Monday as normal. This week's of work has destroyed me, but yeah, I'll be back on Monday as normal, and I'll see you guys there. Maybe Data has his voice back. Feels like being on chat. Maybe we'll see. But it'll be World of Warships on Monday. Anyways, thanks guys. Cheers. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you for 2,000 subs. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Like, really unbelievably incredible. But thank you for all the support. Cheers, everybody.